Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to look at collaboration. As professional advisors, we collaborate all the time, working with colleagues, sharing information. Here's a case in point. Here I am, and here's my client, a wealthy YouTuber who needs some advice on a subject that I don't understand. So I enlist the help from a colleague, and he enlists help from others across the business. Soon we're corresponding. We're chatting in Teams, we're emailing documents, and like all organizations, we end up with multiple communications, multiple versions of documents, and data stored in multiple places. And I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't it be great if everything was in one place, coordinated and logically stored, securely accessible across my team? With Curo on Power Platform, that's exactly what we get. Data, emails, documents, tasks, all securely held in one place, but shared between the tools that we all use every day. And not just internally, documents can be safely shared with external collaborators and with a client as well. Let's have a look. So here I am in Outlook, a place that you are no doubt very familiar with. An email comes in from Brian, a newly engaged client. Now, because this is my inbox, no one else in the business knows about the email. I can reply, my client and I can correspond, I can advise and I can promise, and nobody is any the wiser because my inbox and my sent items are exclusively mine. Unless, of course, I remember to copy our correspondence into a client management system. Now, because Curo is built on Microsoft Dynamics, when I'm in Outlook, I can save the emails, meetings, and tasks, or the to-dos as Microsoft calls them, against the client's record in Curo. And I can do that without ever opening Curo itself. I'll reply to Brian, and I'll let Copilot do the work of drafting the reply for me. So let's see how that gets on. Okay, not bad, but that's not perfect. So I'm going to use Copilot's suggested reply and I'm going to tweak it a bit for relevance. I'm going to inform Brian that I can help, but that I need some information from him first. And I'm going to share a document with him, a spreadsheet, in fact, that he can fill in to give me the information I need. Okay, that's better. I've sent the email now. So to save it into Curo, saving the email stores it against Brian's record in Curo, which I still haven't opened, by the way. If I do want to open Curo at this stage, then I can do so here. And if I want to share a link to Brian's specific record in Curo with someone else, then I can do that from here too. The summary information that Copilot provides is really useful. Recent activities in Curo, contact details, and a useful summary of the email thread so I don't have to scroll through it. Now, I've said to Brian that I'll get back to him, but I need to engage my colleagues to help me. I need to collaborate. And like many of us, I do that using Microsoft Teams, which makes it easy to chat, to share information, and to share documents. In Curo, collaborating works just the same, because as part of the same Microsoft 365 ecosystem, Curo integrates with Teams. By initiating my collaboration here, everything is automatically connected. The Collaborate button causes Curo to set up a dedicated Teams channel and lets me build my team of helpers. The integration sets up document folders in SharePoint, so as I work with colleagues and as I add documents, so those documents are available wherever I choose to work, in SharePoint, in Curo, in Teams, on my computer, or even on my phone. Everything is connected, and we're sharing the same client data and the same documents from one secure location. What's more, I can easily share a document location with my client. So in this case, he can read or fill in the documents too. I'm just going to call out for some help. And I know that Roland has a great income and expenditure analyzer, which I'm going to ask him to share directly with the client. Okay, he's straight on it and he's done it already. Okay, let's have a look. Here's the file that he's added. I'll just let Brian know with a quick email, and I'll ask him to fill in the spreadsheet that Roland has put in his shared secure folder. I'll save that email into Curo as well, so that any of my colleagues can see what's been said and know what's going on. Now, I still haven't actually gone into Curo, but everything that Roland and I have worked on certainly has. Let's have a look. The Dynamics 365 button gives me Brian's contact details, and if I click on this icon, I can open up the record in Curo directly. And here's Brian's client record. The document folders are all here, and in them is the spreadsheet template that Roland added during our collaboration in Teams. Clicking here opens this client's SharePoint folder, and here is where the planning folder has been set to allow not only internal staff to work on the documents, but Brian has access to. Unlike these other folders, which are only accessible to internal security groups. And what about all of those emails that I stored? Well, they're on the client's activity timeline, where the team can see the full chronology of all correspondence, emails, calls, appointments, etc., all in one secure place.